idea about authentic you and just be you, it's such a buzzword. It's such a tagline these days. And sometimes when I hear it, I find myself taking really deep breaths because the way that sometimes we hear it is as if it's easy. And that's what this video is about, is I want to offer you a reminder that discovering you and being you is not easy. It is so much easier said than done. And there's a reason why it's not easy. And so I want us to move a little bit into an appreciation for maybe why it's challenging and why it even needs to be a little bit challenging. So we've all heard the saying, and we understand, right, that the pearl doesn't become a pearl without the friction from this the sand and the pressure, et cetera, et cetera. And that is so true about us discovering our own internal authenticity as well. You know, when we, from the time that we are born, we are indoctrinated, I'm gonna use that word, right? Indoctrinated with messages about how we should be, how we should act, what is right, what is wrong, what's moral, what's immoral, what's good, what's bad. And as we are in our own development of discovering who we are, in order for us to survive and in order for us to begin to grow up, we actually have to take some of that on in our environment, right? We have to feel more similar and connected with the people around us that are taking care of us when we are really little. So there's a natural process of ingesting, right? We ingest it. And then part of the growing up process is as we get older, we begin to sift through and offer ourselves decision about what fits for me and what doesn't fit for me, and who am I really. But if we have this idea that somehow the discovery of who we are, or just, okay, tomorrow just going to wake up and be you, if we have this like idea that somehow that's supposed to be easy, we're really missing the point, because the fact that it's not easy is the journey itself. That is the journey of discovery. That is part of the growth process. And so if somehow we could just, whoop, this is me, and somehow bypass all of this work, the friction that we have to go through, there would actually be something really missing inside of ourselves. There wouldn't be a deeper appreciation when we do tap into those moments of, this is me. We wouldn't have as deep of an appreciation for those moments inside of ourselves. And so I just want to offer this as a reminder that it's not easy. And it is a journey, and it's a journey that we're going to go on until the day that we take our last breath on the planet. And we're going to go through periods of ingesting and internalizing and then going, oh, that does not feel good in my body and in my nervous system. Okay, what is my truth? And then we go on a journey to discover what that truth is. And then we're invited to face our fears. And then we're invited to grow and expand. And then we have to look at the next layer of what we've ingested and our next layer of beliefs. And then we do it again. And then we do it again. And then we do it again. And we evolve and we evolve and we evolve and we evolve and we evolve. So it's a normal process for this process to feel hard, because it's supposed to feel hard. It is so much easier said than done. And so my invitation to you is to settle in for the ride. Settle in for the ride, recognize it is the journey of life itself. That's what it's all about. To settle in and to give yourself permission when the moments feel really hard and you feel confused and you feel lost and you don't know how to be yourself, that you always have the breath to guide you back home. And those moments of stillness and those moments of pause that you can have, where you can dig deep inside and ask yourself deeper questions. You know, what is my truth underneath all the fear? What is my truth? Where is my certainty about myself? and keep orienting into those places, because there is a voice inside of you. Sometimes it's really buried down in there, but there is a voice inside you that does know who you are. And so that's part of the journey, is what does it take to be able to access that and get in touch with that. So I remind you, you have your breath, you have your regulation, you have your ability to reach out for help, you have your ability to surround yourself with people that can remind you of who you are, that can point out the incongruencies that you're questioning, that can point out things about you like, I don't, that doesn't seem like you. So use your breath, use your external regulators in your world, use life to help you get back to you. Deep breath. It's not supposed to be easy. It is the journey, and a beautiful one at that. If we can settle in and recognize that it is the ride, instead of fighting it and thinking that it should be different than what it actually is.